Hey, everybody, welcome to the old SLOTCAR. See, my phone just let me know that very first thing that popped up on my TV, I'm going to mute it. Very first thing that popped up on my TV was an ad. So hopefully that doesn't bode for the rest of the night. So wow, 26. We just shot right up. Thank you, everybody. I'll work my way down. Hey, Zen, Mike, they've shown up. Tommy, good evening. Hey, Keith. Yeah, IMSA weekend. Yeah, we've been watching all sorts of the 24 Hours of Daytona. Hey, John, welcome back. Tommy, there he is. Keith, yep. Jim, there he is. He's back again. Bruce, Fred, Jeff, good evening from the left coast. Yeah, Mike, they had one at my Hobby Lobby today too. $109.99. $109.99. Yeah, that's a hell of a buy for that track set. Hey, Pete. Hey, Mark, welcome back. Hey, Rick. Hey, CSJ. Hey, Carl. Thanks for showing up, man. G-Bud, I don't blame you a bit, man. He's got some good stuff. Hey, Matt, Mike, Roth, that is. We got several mics. I'm sorry, I'll specify. Hey, Shifty's back. Hey, Patrick. Wow, 34. Well, guys, we do have the 60, 70, 80. Hey, there's Todd, the man of the hour. We got our, sorry, I had the hoodie up. I had to wrestle the dog in here because she was, before in between the show, I'd have the member show. And in between, that's so I can let the dogs out. And the male dog, he did his business. He was in the house, nothing flat. The female dog, she decided she wanted to try to sniff every blade of grass. So, you know, the internet is spotty on the ship. Oh, well, just have another drink and laugh about it. Hey, rookie, thanks for showing up, man. Kimber. Wow, we're up 38. So, yeah, we had the 60, 70, 80. And like Mike mentioned, he was at the Hobby Lobby. I was at Hobby Lobby today. I don't know about your guys' Hobby Lobbies, if you've ever been in one or if you frequent one. I think they do it as a torture test to see how dedicated you are to buy a product when they have 3 registers literally running and a store full of people, and the 3 lines are all the way halfway through the store. It just boggles the mind. So literally, I went in there, and in less than 30 seconds, I had what I wanted. And of course, the slot cars are in the very back of the store. So it didn't take me long to get in the back of the line. I'll just put it that way. Hey, Rob, thanks for joining in, man. I haven't tried, but I'm guessing it's going to have to be some sort of a something that would an adhesive remover, something that would break it down. Just people trying to stay warm. Yeah. Same thing, Bill. Yep. Oh, it's so frustrating, dude. It's so frustrating. And then the worst part is seeing people standing, watching. And I'm like, seriously? Okay. I'll get off my Hobby Lobby rant. But anyway, I did fight the Hobby Lobby war for us. We had the 60, 70, 80. If we get to 80, I got a special little game for us tonight. And then if we don't get to 80, then I'm not going to explain it. Then we'll just do the 60, 70, the pit kits like we normally do. But acetone, see, I was thinking something like that, Mike. I'm not sure. I haven't, like I said, experimented with it. One little tip I gave to Adam, and I'll share it with everybody because I guess I just thought it was common knowledge. But if you do go to Hobby Lobby and they have the little 1999 sticker here, I'll just show you on a pit kit. If you're wanting to keep this in pristine condition and you're wanting to hang it on the wall and deny being a collector, and if you want to get rid of that sticker, here's my perfect hack for you. Get you some WD-40, spray it on the sticker, let it sit on said sticker overnight, and then get a microfiber towel and spray some WD-40 on that. and that sticker will peel right off, and any of the sticky stuff that was there will come off with the microfiber with the WD-40 on it, and it'll look as good as this side, like it never had a sticker, and you don't have to worry about scratching it and making it look like you peeled the sticker off, so you can make it look like you didn't buy it at Hobby Lobby. Gooby gone? That's an idea. A hair dryer? Oh, there's another idea. See, I just use the WD-40 because it's always worked for me. So, like I tell Adam, if I find one, I just spray it on there and let it sit, and then the next day I peel it right off. But there's several other good ideas in there. But hey, Monteith, thanks for showing up, man. Wow, we're up to 50. Oh, well, if it's inside the plastic, I can't help you. I'm not a miracle worker. Yeah, we're 53. Yeah, we're getting ready to hit the 60. Last week we were so close. We were 59. And so we were just one person away from getting to the 60, 70, 80. So I'd really like us to get to 80, but at the very least, Yeah, G Bud. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. And it smells like oranges. Yeah, well, WD-40 don't smell like oranges, but on the plus side, it does. After you wipe off the excess, if you want to use that microfiber cloth on the other side that doesn't have the sticky stuff that you just wiped off, and you want to rub that into the plastic, it'll rejuvenate the plastic, and then you can wipe off the excess of that, and then polish it with Novus before you hang it on your wall, and it'll make it a lot easier to clean in the future. Forget about it. Last resort is WD-40 or Goo Gone. Yep. See, there you go. Goo Gone. See, that was something I've gotten. I didn't even think about it. I just saw the WD-40 sticker hack, and I'm like, well, hell, I'll try that on a SLOTCAR package, and works like a champ. Oh, we're one away. And someone let me know if we get to 60, and I'm looking at the camera and rambling. Like I said, I watch the videos after we're over while I'm eating dinner, and that way I can try to make some improvements. And I noticed I spend a lot of time staring down because I don't have a monitor where the comments are right in my face. So, hey, Randy. Hope you and your brother and the family are all doing well. Just open it and throw the package away, Keith. Yeah, I sent you that 917. So because you said you wanted to make a mold for it. And then if you haven't seen Blue Oval Racing's video, he's bragging on your Porsche that he bought that you sent that we auctioned off for Luke. And then I sent you the Thunderbird so you could peel off the pipes because I know G-Bud wants some. And then any other chrome pieces off that Thunderbird that you want to make off of it. Because those are very popular pieces that fit on other Thunderbirds. So anyway, trying to help build your collection. And if there's another car that I had that you want to make molds and stuff of, just let me know and I'll ship it out to you. Hey, Mark, enjoy the show. Thanks for stopping in. Have a good, safe trip, buddy. I realized after I'd boxed it up and shipped it off, I found the note that I was supposed to include in the box. So I figured I'd just tell you now that it was on my brain because I'd seen Blue Oval bragging on it. I'm like, oh, yeah, that's right. I got to tell Keith. Actually, I wanted to tell you last weekend, but And then, hey, Mr. Murphy. They're showing up, buddy. What was it I was going to say? It threw me off. Oh, Jib and SLOTCAR Obsession showed off your winner's podium that you made for him with the NASCAR, man. Awesome stuff. We're flirting with the 60, guys. Adam, if you're still with me, oh, there it is, 60. All right, so we're giving away at least one pit kit tonight, guys, and we did it within the first 15 minutes of it being on. So there's a really good chance we get to that 80 tonight because we usually gain viewers as the night goes on. So that's awesome. Okay, cool. Thanks, buddy. Well, I understand you're sick, so if you pass out because you're on medication, I completely understand. Hey, there's Danny. He was probably the 60 person. The Dayquil knock you out. Well, see, that's funny. That's why I was just mentioning to Adam in case he passed out, because him and the family at the Hurt house has not been feeling well either. Uh, that's one of the look what Scott's got, and I was going to start that at 7:30 my time, 8:30. We've got this one. I have this one from a mystery person, but I know who it is already, so that's kind of funny. But I'm not. I'm going to open it up, and we're going to see if they said anything. And then we also have this big box that Luke sent of a bunch of prototypes that he's showing us off to get our opinion on whether or not he needs to make more. So we need to give him an honest review, and then if you like them, then obviously he can put them into his production schedule, and he can make more of them. So we've got a really cool show tonight. And oh, well, there you go. See, then next week we'll add that into the auction stuff from Luke for to help out Todd. Speaking of which, I'm going to point the camera at the cars that we're going to auction off tonight. Once again, this is to benefit Todd with TOJU Racing. If you missed last week's show, we auctioned off a couple of custom cars that Steve with Steve's Custom Aluminum Rims down below, as well as Keith Rooster Horton. You've heard me talking about it already. Go back down there and you see my display. You can go to Jim SLOTCAR Jim SLOTCAR Obsessions. I'm sorry. You can go to the Mayor. Rich's slot car room has some of his stuff. Quality stuff. He was showing off the little people and stuff like that. If you really want to jazz up your 164 scale, anything, Hot Wheels, slot car track, whatever, displays, get with. Trust me, he does custom colors, the quality work, and is very reasonable in price. And his information is down below. Obviously, Luke with MX69, we're going to be opening up his stuff. And next week, we're going to auction some of it off to help benefit Todd. And he's actually got a code that you can put in and get 20% off, Scott's HO20. And so you hit the link that I've got down there for his eBay store, and then you copy and paste and put that in, that code in on your discount. Get your 20% off discount, and be sure and send him a little message and tell him thank you for supporting the hobby and giving you that great discount. And then if you go down a little farther, we've got Matt with Manchild Motorsports. He's got his new slot car channel. If you haven't already, go by and check out his. If you don't know how to find it, you can go to my page, slide over to the community tab at the top, scroll down, and you'll see his debut video that he did, and he's going to show you his vision on his track and stuff. So he's going to do a Hot Wheels gravity racing, and now he's going to hop into the electric racing, and he's got some really cool ideas to have a train running around his track too. So can't wait to see that get built up. And then obviously I've got my buddy, my friend, my pal, Adam with Adam Slot Cars and More. Adam, Brianna, and Alex, like I said, they're under the weather, so I hope they get to feeling better soon. And join in on the lives on Wednesday night with Adam. We can see them racing some cars again. That's always entertaining. And then I can't forget my favorite slot car store, TinkerToys.com, TinkerToys.com. I don't know if you've been keeping up with Brian and all of his sales, but he's got some kick-ass sales going on. And if you're into trying to get a bunch of slot car stuff for a little bit of money, now's the time to do it. He's bundling up a lot of cool stuff together and saving a lot of money if you really want to invest in getting a lot of good stuff. So, and even then the small stuff too, because he's got some new TYCO stuff that they're putting on the webpage all the time. And so if you're into TYCOs like I am, you definitely want to keep that page open at least once a day to check it out, because Danny is going to be adding new stuff all the time. So guys, I always say it, we got to support the people that support the hobby. And that way we can encourage them to make more cool stuff or run more cool sales, as Pro Tinker's case may be, to help benefit the whole community. So that's my shout out to those guys. And last but not least, I want to throw in AFX, because they were the first and only corporate sponsor that I've ever had on this channel. And I sincerely appreciate that. And hopefully in the future, when we get to the 5,000 membership or subscribers threshold, then we can get them to join in again and participate in that giveaway like they did the last time. So thank you to AFX again for doing that too. So pretty cool. Oh, yep, I forgot to mention it. Yeah, those of you that don't know who I'm talking about, You go back to the ProTinkerToys.com webpage on YouTube, and you can check out their old videos. Go back about 4 years, and you can see how Adam and I met. Was on that channel. And Adam and I were part of the PTT crew along with Ted and several others, but before they were even to 500 subscribers on their channel. And Tim, his brother, is back. So OG from the original show is back, and he's going to be back this Thursday night. And I hope that Ryan joins in too, because that would be really cool to see the three amigos back together, and then Danny go in there and give them some crap in between. So be sure and check that out on Thursday night. But in between now and then, you've got Adam on Wednesday night. You got PTT with Tim's return on Thursday night, and then later that night you also have Kenton with Slot Cars and HO Train and your Pimp Your Layout. I missed it this week, and I apologize, but if you want to show off your slot car stuff and you don't want to go through the hassle of filming it all and putting it on YouTube, that's the perfect way to go and just grab your cell phone, hit the link, and then show off your stuff. Paul's done it several times. I've done it. Mark's Slot Car Garage has done it. The Mayor's done it. Just to give you guys updates on in between on stuff that we really did maybe want to make a video of. So if you don't want to make videos, there's your perfect chance to show off a collection, a certain new car you got, and stop by and tell Kenton thanks for supporting the hobby, because he does that every Thursday night, and that's really awesome. Rich has been doing his thank God it's TYCO Friday. I'm not sure what happened to TYCO Tuesday, but I still like the TYCO stuff because, like I'm a TYCO fan. So be sure to check out Rich's Slot Car Room, and then Mark with Mark's Slot Car Garage. He's on a cruise right now, but he's been doing some kick-ass builds on his stuff. The Mayor's got a show that he's doing tomorrow, a live that he's got going live. Dennis Osborne was live. Jim with Jim's Slot Car Obsessions have been doing stuff. Guys, the reason why I keep mentioning all these different channels is because if you like slot cars like I do, you've got to support the people that are making these videos. And when you do that, like I said, other stuff that you watch, then it suggests videos to you from other people that you're subscribed to, and then that's how the community grows. So they may not find my channel, but they may find G-Bud's channel, or they might find Adam's channel. But if that leads them into the hobby, then they're going to find all of us. But the more of us that are out there that are making this content and getting it out there, the more people, when it's cold outside, there's nothing on TV, they're going to be scrolling through YouTube, and all we got to do is just hook them, and they find this great community, and they want to be a part of it too. So support everybody that's taking the time. I know I've left out people. Obviously, Todd with TOJU Racing, yeah, but there's several people that make it. I don't have a list here, or I'd be going all night. But we've got to support all of them as bottom line. Besides supporting the people like I mentioned down below. And if you're wondering what I'm talking about down below, if you watch on a phone, or if you're watching on your computer, it has a description of the video, and you'll see the word more. And if you hit that more button, then it opens up the whole thing, and it's got everybody's contact information that I mentioned in there, and how to reach them and get their cool kick-ass stuff that you see on everybody's channels. Like Steve's Awesome Rims. If you saw Monday night show, you saw me run the car that he gave me on Saturday night, and that thing's faster than a stock Super 7 and looks better to boot than your average car. So, like I said, guys that do the stuff that they don't have to do, that make it available, we really got to support them, because I know I enjoy using their stuff, and I want to encourage other people to do that stuff too. Woof woof. Well, look, buddy, we send our best wishes, and we hope you have a quick recovery as well. We know you're in the hospital not because you're sick, but because of the surgery. So, quick recovery, my friend, and enjoy the motocross. I did get to see Anaheim 1, and hopefully I'll get to finish Anaheim 2 sometime this weekend. That's why I was repping the jersey, and I'm going to try to catch some of the Rolex with 24, the U.S. Street Car Nationals that is down in Florida for the Winter Series Race 2, and the cars are freaking flying down there if you know anything about drag racing and pro mods. So there's a lot of good real racing on this weekend, so check it out in between all the slot car stuff on YouTube. Hey, there's the mayor. I was just talking about you. Yeah, Dan with Viper's been kicking out a lot of videos here lately too. Yeah, and me too. That's just it. I put it on the TV and exactly, Mike. That's what I do. This. Yeah, no, that's I try to promote everybody. In fact, the beach, as we know him here, Patrick, another Patrick, he's going to be starting up his YouTube channel here real soon. He called and talked to me today while I was out getting road rage, and long story short, asking some ideas on how YouTube works and live and stuff like that. So as soon as he gets all set up and stuff like that, we all need to support him too. Like I said, anybody that builds a channel, reach out to any or all of us, and we will do our best to help promote you and get those subscribers up. And then, they have giveaways like Jim has a giveaway, Mark has a giveaway, I have giveaways. We all do that to thank the people for supporting us because it does take a little bit of work to do this. And it's great to give back to the community. And we like doing that. So, keep supporting everybody, bottom line. Hey, Steven, I was just bragging on you. Oh, wow. Congratulations. 62nd wedding anniversary. I've never been branded. I don't know what it's like. She's home with the twin cats. Yeah, happy anniversary. That's awesome. And I see now that we passed the 60 and we keep flirting with 67, 66. It rounds down to 64. It's going to do that 1 hour 65. Point being, if I'm rambling in the camera and I miss it, we get to 70, someone's got to let me know. And then I'm going to flip the camera around here, let you guys look a little preview of the auction cars for Todd with TOJU Racing. Once again, 100% of the money that we raise from selling these cars is going to Todd to help him with his medical bills. So we sincerely appreciate that. And then at some point in time, I will give us a total of what we've already given so far because I've got it right here. I just haven't added it all up. So before we get started on the auction tonight, I'll add that up and let everybody know where we're at as a running total that we're going to be able to do for Todd, like we did for Luke, and help him out with some medical bills. Because as any of you know, just going to the doctor's expensive, let alone having to have anything done. So here, let me swap it around, and I'm going to let you guys look at the awesome. Um, I guess a display car for tonight, featured car for tonight is the word I was looking for, and that is from Shaky Dave, that is no longer with us. That I retired from a racer to a shelf queen um, due to him no longer being with us. But like I told everybody, you're all my friends, and I'm gonna, if I have to, I keep the memory alive. That's the bottom line. A veteran, he actually stumbled upon the channel, and he was one of the people that we hooked. And so, no matter how old you are, what your background is, if you like cars and you like to have fun and hang around good people, we got a place for you. Yeah, I'm still interviewing for him. Hey, wow, congratulations, Monteith. And I'm going to show this up real close again. I showed it to the members. He hand painted this. This was an Auto World pit kit. And he was a disabled vet, and he had some hand damage that was done to him in the war from an IED. And so, if you're looking at it, you may think, well, it's not perfect. Well, he barely had two hands. He was missing um, three out of his five fingers, if you want to look at it that way. And it's just impressive to me that he did that. He was able to paint his car with what little I couldn't do that. And then it was nice of him to put it on a Bulldog chassis for me. And you can see I actually raced it because he told me it was a racer. And he was going to build me another one that I could be as a shelf queen because he was embarrassed about the paint not being perfect. And I told him I appreciated it even if it wasn't perfect because it's the thought that counts. And regrettably, he passed away before he could make me another car. So this got retired from the runners, and now it's going permanently to the Shelf Queen diorama on the track. Hey, Jeff, thank you. Yeah, oh, there we go. So we got two. And so if you guys want to see Shaky Dave's collection, I do have a video of it that he sent me that I've got in my video collection down below. You can see, look at Scott, thanks to Shaky Dave. And it'll be right around in that time frame. And if you're wanting to check out Dave and his stuff, and like I said, it'd be really cool if you want to see somebody that we got into the hobby that just got taken away from us too soon. But once again, I want to say thank you to Dave for that. Exactly, Randy. Yeah, yeah. No, that's one of those ones that you know, when someone would ask you how much you take for it, you just say it's not for sale. Period. Uh, yeah. Yeah, Dennis had a disco dance party. So I'm going to go in order real quick, and we're going to do the look what Scott's got real quick. This first one is from a combination of people. Is from Rich's Hot Car Room and Mr. Keith Rooster Horton, which I've mentioned before. You see his awesome winner's podium there. That is a permanent part of the display for the show to help promote his products. And if you're wanting to see somebody get one of those set products and open it up live, go to Tim Slot Card Sessions, and you can see how well Keith packs his boxes and watch all the awesome stuff. I'm not going to tell you what all he got. You're going to have to watch it to find out. Let's just put it this way: he's got some more kick-ass stuff for his track. All right. I think he sealed it. Okay, there we go. The super modified. Yep. Okay. Well, thank you, Rich. And I'll get you back, buddy. So I'm going to show these off. Sorry, I'm trying to find the little piece of tape because I don't want to tear up the pipes. I'm hoping the post office didn't ruin them. Oh, badass. Sorry, this is anybody that does a live video understands that some of the most menial tasks turn into chores. There we go. All right. All I got to do is get a chrome pin and chrome these up. But these are the little side pipes that go on the modified racer. There they are. Putting them on a piece of paper so you can see them. Ah, here, I know what I need to do. So if you're needing little intricate parts, oh, and G Bud, I don't know if you caught that earlier, but I sent him the Thunderbird, and those are the same pipes that work on that 40 Ford. So whenever he gets those all done, we'll get. So that's what I'm getting at is he's Keith would be the man to contact if you can't find some of these replacement parts for your cars or they're broken, and reach out to him. And if you have one good part, he can make a mold off of it and make extras for you. So just reach out to Keith below. Besides, you can see the awesome winner's podium there, and the people, and the barriers, and the pop-up tents, and the porta potties. I mean, the guy does a lot of things. The Gators, yeah. Not to mention the slot car bodies. So thank you, Rich, both. And once I get a chrome pen, I'll chrome these up and then I'll put them on the car, and we'll try to do that live show in the future. And those are so tiny, I want to make sure I don't knock them off. Hey, Kitten, Scotty's Potties, yes. And Kitten, I was bragging on your show earlier, buddy. Go back and watch it if you don't believe me. You the man. Great idea. All right, so this was from the person that thought they'd be sneaky and cut their name off the postal. But you can't keep anything secret. So if you have a computer and you type in said address, you can pretty much find it. I know where it came from, but it's still cool. Rick, we're doing it for Todd with TOJU Racing for his medical bills. Man, Kitten, you must type fast. All right, I got some more coffins. The person that saw this must have seen what Mr. Murphy did for me. I got me a bunch more plastic coffins. This will come in handy. So thank you, because I'll ship cars in those, and in fact I'll ship the auction cars in those. So you'll see these real soon. Either them or Mr. Murphy's, one or the other. That's who I knew it was. Yes, Snuggie, I do. Thank you. Oh, cool. All right, we got a new sticker to add to the display. Okay, well, I know the trick. So Snuggie's on vacation. There's Snuggie's SLOTCAR Den new sticker. So I got to get my board done. Sorry, Joe, if you're watching, but I'll stick it up there. And thank you, Snuggie, and have fun on your vacation, buddy. You and Mark, I'm jealous of both of you. All right. So once again, awesome. Thank you. Yeah, though, any of you guys that have these things that you don't use them anymore or don't want them, and you want to ship them to me, I'll use them. Don't throw them away. Those come in really handy to protect cars whenever I ship them, especially if they have a wing on them or something, to keep them from getting broken. All right. So the last one's the big boy here. And this is from my friend that's in the hospital. And once again, quick recovery, my friend, Luke with MX69. And he sent me some prototype stuff that we're going to auction off to help benefit Todd with TOJU Racing. And we're going to start doing that next week, because I wasn't even prepped for it. But I will have it. I'll be prepped for it next week. And but we're going to look at it this week to see what's going to be up for sale. Like I said, 100% of the money is to go to help Todd with his medical bills. And Steve's helped out. I've helped out. The community's helped out. Rick helped out. Snuggie bought a car. Oh, boy. I feel like a little kid at Christmas. All right. Okay, so here's some more of those the track supports, to make different levels, so you don't have to use those little oval. That's a butt ton of them. That'll come in real handy, so they can stack, or you can use them individually. Awesome. Oh, I use these on my track, so I know these work. And that's the bank track supports. So we're going to be auctioning off a set of those. Yeah, these things are badass. And I won't sell the whole bag of them. I'll break them up. But I will sell these together because they both need to go together for the bank. So if you've got a 4-lane bank track, these things, um, oh wow! Oh, here you go, kitten. Look at this. Yeah, for bank turns, Jim. Uh, see, see these little feet right here? Look on my right over there. See that on my corner? Yeah, and this is a 3D printed. I'm guessing Empire State Building. I'm not from New York. Everything's badass and to scale. Got a door. Chrysler Building. Okay. Needs a King Kong. That's badass. Uh-oh, G-Bud. I see something that has your name written all over it. Oh, I'm sure you could put lights in it if you just drilled a hole in the bottom and threw some LEDs up in it. Or the 3D Brian hanging off of it screaming. That would be funny. Oh wow. So we got another building. Wow. With a soft cookie. Yeah, one of his healthy peanut butter cookies. Mm-hmm. Bad to the bone. But wait, there's more. We have another one. Oh, this is, I think they call this the Batman building in Nashville, Tennessee. Isn't that what they call this? Isn't this the Batman building in Tennessee? People in Tennessee? Okay, so those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, there's a building in Nashville, Tennessee that the locals call the Batman building, and it's because of this right here. They say it reminds them of the Batman ears. No, it's a sniper tower. I think that's the Batman building. But I mean, Luke, if you're here, you have to tell me. But the detail is insane. Yeah, you could paint this up and good man. That's awesome. But there's more. I told the members that it felt like the box was packed, and I was right. He made some 3D printed people to go with the building. You'll be sniping from there tonight. That's cool. Little 3D printed people. They don't look like they're HO scale because they look like they're a little big for the building. More like a train scale, I'm guessing. And here's the last box in the box. Corporate bureaucracy. Airbrush. Yeah, exactly, Keith. You ought to know. Oh, wow. Check that out. That is badass, Luke. I'm judging by the people's reaction. They like it. That's where the people go. Okay. Yeah. I think that's a woman, too. That's badass, man. You're gonna make some people really happy because I know that there's gonna be some people bidding on this stuff. That's kick ass. Between you and Keith and Matt, Steve, and you guys are craftsmen. That's badass. I'm gonna put the people in there with the tower since I don't have to worry about the post office throwing it around anymore. Okay, that ain't gonna work. I don't want it to fall off and dump. I'm gonna show them off again while I put them on the floor. So this is the first one I think I did. Will do, buddy, and it'll be courtesy of you. Thank you, Luke. And like I said, quick recovery. See the detail on the tower there, guys? Awesome. Awesome work. And then here's what I'm calling it the Batman building. I don't care what anybody says. It's the Batman building in my book. Need a King Kong. Yep. Okay, so all you 3D printer guys out there, you've heard your calling. There's people that want a King Kong for their custom building that they're going to try to buy next week. So I'm sure you'll sell a few of them if you make them. This is badass, man. Yep. And then the last big building we have here. Thank you, Luke. That's exactly how I operate. With the Batman TYCO next to it, yeah. And there's that again. It's badass. And then we have, once again, the bank supports. Like I said, I use them personally on my track. That's what's right there. And then I'll bust these up and we'll have several. I'll count how many there are and I'll break it up evenly and we'll sell groups of them. But those are the things. All right, Luke. Well, there you go. Scott's new corporate office. I can barely afford the heating and cooling bill of my duplex. I have to live in the broom closet. I'd be the janitor and CEO. Uh, that is so awesome. Man, guys, we have such an awesome community. I was just bragging about everybody in our member show and now on the subscriber show. I'm going to brag again. Guys, the reason why this community keeps growing is because of people like you. It's not because of people like me. It's kind of like me, but it's more like people like you. It's your generosity. It's your willing to help out. It's your willing to help out somebody in need, and then that person in need turns right around and does something generous to give back. We're trying to help out Todd tonight with his medical bills and stuff like that. And him in return is he's been giving away T-shirts and stickers and doing everything he can within his means. And we don't expect any of that. It's just people of good nature attract other good people of good nature. And that's why this community is what it is because of you guys. You guys make the community. You guys make it what it is, and you guys attract more people. That's why everybody's channels has more members. That's why we see more people joining in. And all I can say is we're just getting started. And so the more this grows, the bigger this community is going to get, and eventually we're going to be mainstream again. We're going to see slot car advertising on TV. It grows in spite of me. No, Bill, it grows because of people like you, my friend. If I remember correctly, you gave away stuff because you didn't, even though you won it, because you weren't going to use it, and then you ended up winning stuff that you could use. See, it's all karma, and like I tell everybody, if you're not a believer in karma, you just got to watch this show because inevitably people that do good things for this community end up having it come back to them. And there's no better way to show that helping someone up is better than putting someone down and seeing the karma come right back to somebody that does a good thing. So I'm a firm believer in it. We've seen it happen on this channel where people get stuff and then immediately, for whatever reason, they pick the random number or their name's drawn or whatever the case may be. And I just think it's the positivity that comes from this channel and the community that's in it. And like I said, I'm just proud to be a small part of it and glad that we can all get together on Saturday nights and do stuff like this. Oh yeah, see, I like that. I even thought about buying one of the. So I know every racetrack sells billboard advertising, and my racetrack, my drag strip out here sells it, and I almost considered trying to buy one of their 4x8 advertising sheets to do that for Scott's House of HO Racing. But I'm not set up for people to come into my house randomly. So I thought maybe that might be a little overboard. Yeah, Monteith, I couldn't agree more. It's a great community. And like I said, I'm just proud to be a part of it. I was explaining to my mom, just ironically, real quick, and then we'll get to the auction cars. When I started this channel, I had no intention of it doing what it's done. and it's grown organically because of the people that are participating with the channel. You guys have made the channel what you wanted it to be, and I've just been the facilitator and helping get it started. So um, I've taken your guys' lead and taken it and expanded on it. And so, like I said, it's your channel. I'm just the guy that's in the middle. So thank you because it's your community. It's not me. If you guys didn't join in, I know I say it all the time, but it'd be just Scott the Lonely Hillbilly in Missouri. Even though I made the front page of the cover of Hillbilly International according to one of the members earlier, it would just be me talking to myself in my and then nobody's going to know about the hobby. And so, thank you guys for taking time out of your day, night, evening, whatever you do, get a chance to support anybody's channel because you are supporting the hobby, and that's bottom line why I started this channel to get the word out about this awesome hobby. No, man, no, you're good. Like I said, man, it's just people like you, Ken, that give people another opportunity to show stuff that don't want to start a channel. Awesome idea, and I can't support you enough, my friend. That's a another way to get people into the hobby. That's what it's all about. Adam was telling me about it, and I just got through one of the mixed class races with the LMP cars, the GT3 cars, and by the time the MX cars came on, Keith, it was midnight, and I did like I told Adam, I didn't want to start the race unless I was going to get to finish the race, and I had to go to bed because I had to work the next day. There's just been so much racing on in between the little time that I've had. I cannot honestly keep up between it and trying to watch people's videos. It was a slobber knocker. All right, yeah. We're giving away two big kits tonight, and we're just 7 away from having that special 80 giveaway. So I'm just saying, if we get 7, 8 more people to show up sometime tonight before we're done with the auction, then we're going to have a little special twist on the 60, 70, 80 giveaway. And I've got, if you missed last week, I've got my little prize whiteboard here that's got 1, 2, 3 on it. And if we get to 80 tonight, then we're going to play a game with those 1, 2, 3s. So get your phones out. Yes, Stephen. So without further ado, like I mentioned, the featured card for tonight, once again, is sponsored by Shaky Dave. I'm going to leave it on the turntable. It's not for sale, obviously. But I am going to leave it on the turntable to show it off while in the background while I do show off the auction cards for tonight. These were the 10 cars that were picked by the members as they wanted to see in the auction tonight. Once again, just to remind everybody, if you do purchase a car, 100% of the money is going to go to Todd. And I don't charge anything more than the shipping cost to your door. So you're literally only going to be paying the additional shipping cost plus whatever the car cost was to get it to your door. But if you are fortunate enough to win one of the 60, 70, and we get the 80 giveaways, then your order ships for free. So keep that in mind too. So your money's going for a good cause. You're helping out somebody, and he's got some pretty cool stuff here to sell. We've been doing it next weekend too, and I'm going to sprinkle in some of the awesome stuff that Luke donated as well as selling off some of the other cars that weren't selected for next week. So if you are interested in purchasing, what I'll do is I put up my phone. I put a 3-minute timer on it. I put a starting base price up. If nobody bids when it gets down to 1 minute left in the auction out of the 3, then I just end it because I'm not here to torture people or to push cars on anybody. But if only one person bids on a car and it gets down to 1 minute left, then I end the auction because once again, I'm not going to sit here and torture people. But if more than one person, meaning 2 or more, bid on it, then it's going to go all the way to the end. And I will put the high bid in the chat of what the high dollar amount bid is. And then with 10 seconds left, I'm going to quit putting the high bid in and I'm going to hit the word sold as soon as the timer goes off. And it's going to be based off my computer screen. And I will take a picture in case, like Stuggy mentioned, or somebody else mentioned, if you want to snipe, if you want to be a sniper and try to win it at the very end, that way I can prove that on mine, this is who won. So if you haven't already, be sure to go up top and hit live chat, not top chat. And then if you interested on bidding on a car, then I would strongly suggest refreshing, or coming out and coming back in real quick to make sure that you're as close to live as possible. And that way, if you are trying to bid, you try to get in there before I type in the word sold. So without further ado, I'm going to swing it around so we can look at everything. And every car that is purchased tonight will get, or every order, if you buy more than one, you're only going to get one. But if you buy a car tonight, you're going to get a TOJU Racing sticker included. Don, right now, due to the weather, the Mustang is in a depressingly state of holding pattern. Nothing's happening to it because the weather is too cold and I don't have a heated garage. And the only way the motor can go in is if I open the garage door, push the car out to the driveway, and have friends come over to try to help me do it. And so far, the weather has not been cooperating. But as soon as it's back in the car, I will give another update. So I'm going to start with the cars that are kind of here loose first. And I'll just start with this one. This is my members confirmed it. It's a um, Toys R Us twin pack car, Plymouth Superbird. Yeah, we're getting close there, Mayor. It's on a 440 X2 times 2, however you want to call it. It's in great shape. And then look at the roof. It has very little scratching in it at all. I'm trying to show the lights in there. So uh, great looking car. If you don't have one of these, like I said, Toys R Us exclusive. Once it comes up for auction, I'll get out the book and tell you exactly what the ranking is, and we'll confirm the other twin pack car that came with it. The other loose car that's sitting out here is a Super G Plus, and it does. I point out all the damage, even if they're not mine. Like I said, we're here to promote the hobby, not swindle anybody. So the bird is almost perfect. This one has that little bit of damage there, but that's it. Other than that, it's solid. And then, yeah, if you're into the Super G Plus Aurora stuff, then you're going to know what I'm showing you right there. And if you don't know, what I'm pointing out is, see the two dots on those magnets? Those are what are called in the industry two-dot Super G Plus magnets. These are stronger than your standard non two-dot magnets. And this one, hey Dave, thanks for showing up, man. Um, this one is a more desirable chassis. So it's got the two-dot stronger magnets. You put some better tires on it, maybe some new shoes, and you've got your good looking runner. Or just put it on the shelf because I cleaned it up and it looked great. Look at that. Everything's good on it. Diamond Racing Monte Carlo is what this is called. Got all the livery on it. This is back when they actually used real advertisers. Castrol, GTX, Moroso, Goodyear, Lysco, K&N. Good looking car. Oh yeah, see, Mike, that's why we try to educate anytime I can. And so yeah, those two dot magnets are stronger than a standard no dot magnet for the Super G Plus. And I'll just work my way back this way. So here we don't have our little red Corvette there, but we got our little red Countach. And as you can see, it's shined up really nice and clean. Got the original chassis with the original wheel on there. And yeah, this one's got silicones on it. I can tell by that shine. You can see the flat spot on there, so you probably need to get new ones because that's been sitting for a while. But that's okay. It's an old car. Cool, Mike. That's what the goal is try to spread the knowledge. And we're one away from 80, so if somebody else has got a phone, grab it out there, get it to 80. Nope, I'm waiting to sing. Have patience. Nice. So this is a good looking car. You can see very little rash on the top. So you can make it a runner. Oh, we're at 80. Congratulations, everyone. Yep, we're going to have our giveaway at the end of the night, and a special little 1, 2, 3 giveaway to boot. So um, definitely stay tuned if you want something free. And if you buy a car and you win at the end of the night, your order ships for free. And thank you to all 80 people that showed up, even if you are doubled up on your stuff. So I have no problem, Monteith. And in fact, if you have questions, just let us know. There are no dumb questions. This channel's for the beginner to all the way to where I'm at. And then if you're beyond where I'm at, then I got some place I can put you there too. So that's what this channel's for, is to get people into the hobby and answer questions and share the knowledge. Now here's a really cool Mustang, lifelike. And um, I'm not into teal per se, but this thing's in perfect shape. Look, there's you see that little scratch there at the top? That's it. And one thing I'm going to point out that I pointed out to the members when I was showing off the cars is you can make it convertible. This top's meant to come off. I'm not going to pull it all the way out, but just to show you, so you could have your own little convertible hardtop. Yeah, no dumb questions, just a lot of dummies. You nailed it, Mayor. Starting with the guy behind the camera right now. And there you go. See, I didn't want to put it back. So you can snap it back into place, or you can pop it off so you don't crash it and wreck it and break it. James, they got thrown out when the roof got lifted. And then we'll just go right in line because this is another lifelike. We have the Slim Jim car. Slim Jim. Randy Macho Man Savage, if you guys remember him from the 80s. He inspired me to buy Slim Jims every time I went to the store. Oh, yeah. Yep, there it is. And you can see I shined this one up too. It's a good looking car. Get it in the light there to show you very little, if any, rash on the top. And then very little use on the chassis. And if you watch Blue Oval Racing, you can watch how to hop these things up and make them really good runners. And if you watched my show Monday night, you saw me get out a version of this very same chassis on the Quaker State truck and run it on my track for the first time. And I was really impressed. So these are good looking chassis, in great shape. Turkey jerky. Just to show you, that says Penrose, not Peroni's disease, like we've been known to talk about on here. So just to clarify there, Mr. Sosa. That's a good looking car. And once again, in case you missed it, on Monday night, you can buy a Super 7 chassis and put a clip on it, and you can run this body if you don't want to run the lifelike chassis. So that's the last of the lifelike. So let's get into the TYCOs. This one's badass. If you guys haven't seen one of these, here's your chance to actually own one. And yeah, you can see there is the fast track. And I'll show you. It actually uses the track like a caterpillar to run. It's on what they call the hopper chassis. See those springs? And the beach actually converted one of these over to a normal chassis wheeled car so that he could run it without those tracks. And it looks funky because we put tires on it and got rid of that band. Yeah, exactly, Keith. It's what it reminded me of. It's got the little TYCO flag on it there, which is hard to come by, believe it or not. Those things usually are one of the first things to disappear. This thing's in great shape, as you can see. No scratches. All the livery's there. The wing's not broken. The suspension works. The bands are still pliable, so you can run it around your track. Really an oddball TYCO collector car that if you don't have one, It's just cool to have. I've got one new in the package, so this is the first time I've ever seen one out of the package. So I was drooling over this. Well, yeah, you did, buddy. It didn't take me long to clean them up. And here's one I know is going to be popular. This came from the classic series, 57 Chevy, black. And I'm going to show, there you go. Look at that roof. See that reflection? That's my ceiling fan. Yeah, that's how good a shape this one's in. And it really cleaned up good with the Novus. The chrome's all perfect. It's got the chrome wheels. All the lights are perfect. And it's on the correct HP7 chassis. And you can see they're barely used. Honestly, like I told my members, I see these things sell for like $50. Dirty Dancing, yes. You know what it reminded me of, Keith, was American Graffiti and Harrison Ford. That's what it reminded me of. Oh, you got it. Okay, Danny. That was it for you, buddy. But no, this is what it reminded me of was those of you that know the movie American Graffiti. And Harrison Ford was in that movie, and he drove a car similar to this, and that's what it reminded me of. So badass car on the correct chassis, and it looks great. And then the last TYCO for tonight's another good-looking car, a Ferrari F40. Ferraris on both sides. Got the Ferrari on the glass. Shout out Bowser, yep. You can see there the roof. Oh yeah, John, they were horrible. Like especially when he crashed, it wasn't the same car. Well, the hubcaps were flying off, and the car in the movie did not have hubcaps. And so that's a good looking car. And if you guys have not ran one of these TYCO 440s on the track, they handle really well. And for you T-Jet fans, I don't have a T-Jet, but what I do have is the next iteration of it, and that was from Johnny Lightning. This is the Johnny Lightning AC Cobra. I think they called it Hunter Green. And look at that. I mean, I'll get that up there close so you can look at that. Look at that sparkle in that paint. This one cleaned up really nice. It's like a hunter green, James. Like a dark green, darker green. Evergreen, maybe. Dark evergreen. Yeah, it does need a driver. Put in one of those flooded cockpit guys. Polo green. Yeah, maybe that's it. Yeah. And you can see he barely used this one. Oh, British Racing Green. There's another thing. Yeah, it's a beautiful car. And British Racing Green makes more sense since it is a AC Cobra. So, but either way, it's a beautiful color. That's why I'm showing off that paint. There's sparkle in it. The flake in it's the right size. You know what I'm saying? And the window's still there, and it's not all scratched up. So, good looking car. Yeah, metal flake. Lotus green. Yeah. Gumby green. I'm Gumby, damn it. Eddie Murphy. I'm Gumby. Oh my God, you guys are killing me. Oh, I gotta have a drink of Mountain Dew. Oh, thank you. Sorry about that. Okay, so we actually have a couple of cars that are from across the pond, the other side. Anyway, it's not actually a pond; it's the Pacific Ocean. We have some Japanese Super G Plus cars, and like I told the members, these are used. But in case you didn't know, this is a little pit area they did. So you can actually put tires in there and make it look like a little pit stop. And when you disassemble, there. Now, regrettably, he did wreck it and he did break it. But the good news is if you're really handy with super glue, it matches perfectly and you can get that thing back on there perfect. And in case you hadn't seen, when the Japanese sold their cars over in Japan like that, then they came with a little metal piece so that it's magnetized. And then this one actually even has the original paperwork in it. And it's like I was telling Adam, it's a shame that wings broke off because this thing's in perfect shape. Paul, that is my featured car for tonight. That was a Auto World pit kit that Shaky Dave built for me and gave to me as a gift. I always have a feature car every week that I like to show off that someone's donated to me. And so this is a beautiful car. I'm showing off the sides there because the Tenoris has a little bit of the N and the O missing. You know, like I said, that's where you grab it. But if you didn't care, and once you glued the wing on, you put it back in there. You put this back in here like this. Put that back on there like that. I don't want to smash the wing down. I don't want to break it. And then those are just and snaps in. And in case you didn't know, if you did buy both of these, they actually were smart enough to engineer it to where they would hook together. So you can actually have a garage going. And they both have the same the diorama thing going on in the background, but you can see the livery on the top a little different. And then obviously we have the silk cut over here, and I'll do the same thing and I'll show you. It just pulls right off. And here we have this silk cut Jaguar. And see, here's the two dot magnet again. So both of those are two dot magnet cars plus two dot magnet stock car here. So the wing, once again, I'll show you. It will fit perfectly back on there. Yeah, there's cigarettes. That's why they don't make cars with them on there anymore. No more cigarette advertising. So glue that back on, and then see the plastic cover snaps on like that. And voila. This one doesn't have the book. But and like I said, you can see there that they're set up to hook together. So pretty cool stuff. So let me get the phone. And this is the part of the show where subscribers pick the cars they want to see auctioned off in what order. And I'm going to get Dave's car off of here one more time. Just show it off. Okay, well, there you go, guys. So if you do buy the silk cut car, he's going to send me the book. So you'll have the book too. So, thank you again, Shaky Dave. Rest in peace, buddy. Oh, the shifter. Yeah, this was a gift from my buddy James Murray. Oh, that's what I read this one out. This is my personal car. And if you've been following along, I was using this one to build. So this is what it would look like with the wing attached, just to show you. And this is actually a racer that I race. So that's what that will look like with the chain on. But I know that eventually my car is going to end up like that. All right, so let's see here. Oh, there's one thing I wanted to do before we got started, and I told the members, and I'm glad I remembered before I got started, and that is I want to add up the money that we've raised so far for Todd, because we did have Rick donated $20, Paul donated $30, and Ed donated an additional $20 on top of Snuggy bought one of the cars that Steve built, and Rick bought one of the cars that Steve built. So let me add those up real quick, and I'm going to, that way we have a running total. Because, like I said, the whole goal tonight is to try to raise money for Todd. 20 plus 30 plus 20 plus 175 plus 140. So $385. Where we're at right now. And there we go. All right, you guys tell me. You tell me which one you want to start up with first, and we'll start off the old auction tonight. And then when we're done auctioning off the 10 cars, if anybody buys them, then we will do the 60, 70, 80 little game. Oh, James says Slim Jim. All right. I don't have my little piece of track over here, and I'm not going to stop. But you can see this car cleaned up perfect. I'll do the yellow thingy next, Paul. I'll get it up there so I can show you the livery, Gatorade Goodies headache powder, Prestone Union 76 Goodyear. Get snappy, yeah. Ooh yeah. And then there's Danny and I's joke in rows. Yeah. It says Jim, Slim Jim, not Slim James. Yeah, she's a beaut. Like I said, I took her to the Scott's detail shop. So those bad boys, after pricing them on eBay and getting an average price, I know, like I told the members, you can buy them for more, you can buy them for less. But I figure with one in that good a shape, should go on the higher end of the average. So $30 is going to be the starting bid on that car, if anybody's interested. So $30 is the starting bid. Hey, Jack. Oh, thank you, Mr. Murray. So James is in for, he wants to make it a Slim James. Thank you, Bruce. So it's going to go all the way to the end. Now, I don't know a lot about these cars, so I'm going to have to rely on people who know more about them than I do. So I know that this is a really good running chassis. I think it's a Yum. Wow. Mayor, dude, you and Sweet Jane do so much for me. Thank you, sir. Everyone give Mary and Sweet Jane a round of applause, man. That's freaking awesome. Thank you, Snuggie. Sorry, I saw your bid. I was very generous, Mary. I've got it written down, so we'll just add that right now. Plus 15. So right now we're at 435 with the Mare and Sweet Jane. Thank you, Jim. And just to remind everybody, if you've never bid before, you just put in your bid and reach out to me with your information down below, scottdanielmo@gmail.com, and then I'll send out an invoice. And once it's paid, I'll send you a copy of the tracking information and get it shipped right out. And if you win this bid and you win one of the free prizes tonight at the end of the show, then your order ships for free. And 100% of the money you pay for this car is going to Todd. None of it's coming to me. Rob, is that your bid? Okay. Wow, buddy. Thank you, sir. $15 seconds left. So if you're interested, you better refresh because I see people like this. I'm typing in the word sold. Yeah, Steven got $50. Yes, he did. Ho, 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 Mr. Murphy. Well, thank you, Rob, Snuggie, everybody that bid. But James Murphy, he wants to bite into a Slim Jim. I'll take a picture, Snuggie. You've got some slow internet in the Bahamas. Just a second, I'm getting my stupid. Oh boy. Well, I moved right as I took my picture, but you can see the word sold. And then you came in after that. So everyone give Mr. Murphy a round of applause. Got him a good looking car and he's helping out a friend in need. So James Murphy, Slim Jim. 75. And I'll get a running total when we're done. But there's the first car of the night. Congratulations, man. And thank you again to everybody that bid. Set it off over here. And then I think I heard something about the funny looking yellow car, which is this fast track. So we'll do it next. And yes, Rick. Steve, $50. Reminds me, I need to send him that money. Oh, so anyway. This is a Fast Tracks. If you missed it earlier, I'll hold it. Nice little bumper and it actually runs on those tracks. It's on a hopper chassis. Oh yeah, he's definitely a master builder. Did you get your car, buddy? I noticed it was still sitting in Springfield yesterday. It is on a 440 chassis. Hey, Slightly Mad, thanks for showing up, man. And it does have the, you can see it there, the little TYCO flag is on the hole, so pretty cool. Very unique. I've never seen one out of the package. I've got one on my wall, but I've never seen it out. So this is the first time I've got to drool over it. And it's a pretty cool thing. I do know you can take off that band and you can put like 4-gear tires on the back and run it like a normal car, put front and rear tires on it. Yeah, I've got one in the package on the wall, Mr. Murray. But that's the first time I seen one out of the package because I didn't want to open mine. You know me. And before we start the auction off, I do want to pull it up in the book. Fast track stage 59. Because we're not here just to auction, we're here to educate too. I guess there's 2 versions of that. Okay, so I was wrong. See, I learned something new every day. There's actually 3. There's a red one, and then these 2. And I've never even seen that one. You have both out of package. That's cool, G Bud. So fast tracks use rubber treads, 92 to 93. They called it their FDX chassis, I guess. A 5 or a 4. The yellow and green came in the set. Oh, cool. Thank you, Zim. Oh. Good, unique little car to have. You don't see them come up for sale every day. But I'm not, like I said, it's we're here to help him, but I'm not here to gouge people either. So, like I always do, if it's a used car, I started off at $40. So, if you're interested in the fast track, that's non-set, this is a non-set version because it's not green. Then $40 is the starting bid. Oh, cool! Thanks, Zim, for pointing that out. It's called a Fast Tracks. Thank you, Jim. I'm writing it down. Pound sand, yeah. I think it looks really cool on one of their tracks that's brown. Oh, are you just wanting to raise your bid so you make sure and win it? Is that what you're doing? Can you upgrade to silicone tracks? Yeah, Zim, that's what I was pointing out. See that little flag? That's what he's talking about. The little flag that says TYCO on it. Most of the time, that's missing. It's when it gets down to 1 minute. If nobody else bids, then he's going to win it for $40. I don't take it at the high bid. I take it at the highest bid that nobody else did. So, oh, Blue Oval went in at 51, so it's going all the way to the end because it's not. See, now if nobody would have bid, then it would have been Jim's. No, it's not the super rare one. I know you're looking for, G Bud. Oh yeah, no, guys, this is. I mean, I cleaned them up, but I can't clean up. I can't polish a turd. It was in good shape before I got it. Chrome's all still on the rims, everything. It's looking good. And then we got 10 seconds left on my clock, so I'm typing in the word sold in case anybody wants to try to snipe it at the last second. Okay, G Bud, I'll look for it. And congratulations, Jim. Jim just won it for $60. And I know if you guys want to see the unboxing of this, I'm sure he'll put it on the track and run it for us all so we get to see it run. And thank you, Blue Oval, for bidding. And thank you, Jim, for bidding and doing it, man. Awesome. And I can't wait to see the video of it on your track, Jim. Come on, give him a round of applause. Awesome. So 60, Jim B. All right. Hey, Slightly Mad. Thanks for showing up tonight. Oh, Steffi's back. Yeah. So whenever Jim gets this, you need to watch his video. I'm sure he'll open it up and put it on the track, and I'm sure he'll be real careful with it because it looks brand new, and he doesn't want to lose the flag or tear anything up. And you guys can see this thing run. I want to see it run, Jim. Hint, hint. So, no pressure or anything, buddy, but you got a lot of people want to see this thing go around your track. All right, let me back out the G-Bud. You've got them too, so you maybe need to get two of yours out and get them out on the track at the same time on one of your videos. All right. And G-Bud's got two of them, so between Jim and G-Bud, we should see them on two different tracks. No pressure or anything, guys, but you know, everybody wants to see him run. I had to look for it, Jim. Yeah. So you guys tell me what you want to see up there next. You want to see? Well, here I'll move these a little. There we go. Separate them. So. Lambo. So the man's collection that we're auctioning off, he wants to see his Lamborghini go away. If I can find some, Keith, at a decent price that are all butched up, I'll try to get them. Those trains get pretty pricey. And it's on a 440 chassis. This is on a narrow chassis, so you can put an Indy car underneath that or body on it if you wanted to. But that's a good looking Lambo. And here I'll hold it where you can see the roof. So I can show you. Very little rash on this bad boy at all. That's the way I look at it, Todd, is I know that these guys are going to take care of your cars just as well as you did. And it's not like they're going to go get abused. But like we do with all the auction cars, I'm going to zoom in on it. And then we'll watch it on the turntable. And then I'm going to pull it up in the book in case nobody bids on it. That way people that are watching can learn something if they don't know anything about it. 33 and 65. Oh, what do you know? Right there. Oh, nope. Sorry. This one doesn't have TYCO on the wing. So this bad boy right here. Number 33. So there's two variants. If you're a hardcore collector, there's a dark red plastic and a light red plastic. 88 through 97, 440, 89, 24. It's a 4 lighter dark red. Yeah, it's a 440 times. And then there's a good shot of the shoes. Narrow pan, yes, Mike. And so that was in great shape. Oh, I wanted to point out again. Notice the rear wing. Nothing's been broke or bent. Perfect shape. And does say Lamborghini on the back. Pretty cool. So I know you can find those on eBay for cheaper. Probably what I'm getting ready to start it off on. But like I said, this is we're trying to help somebody. So $40, since it's a used car, is the starting bid on the Lambo. Thank you, Bruce. Fred. Yeah, the cost cutter one's Jim. Yep. Thank you, Danny. So it's going to go all the way to the end. Thank you, Rob. Hope you're being safe out there in Cali. Oh, and Jim, I forgot to tell you during the member show, buddy, I love your new opening. Thank you, Fred. Like I said, dude. Yeah. Makes me feel like a proud papa seeing all these other channels pop up. Pretty cool stuff. Oh, yeah, Jim. Now you know why I do live shows instead of doing videos. I do like doing videos because they get me a lot more subscribers, but they're a very time consuming. Yeah, Danny, you need to go back and check out the member show. Nice car will be calling tomorrow. Yeah, as soon as he gets monetized, they'll complain about it. Keith, you know they will. Jerks. That's why you don't see NASCAR liveries on slot cars anymore, guys. They raise their licensing fees so high that nobody can afford it, and they want to know why their sport's dying. Thank you, Snuggie. 1 minute left, and I'm about, believe it or not, YouTube's not that bad tonight. I'm only 4 seconds behind on my TV. Yeah, we're running way late tonight. Had too many good things to look at with the look what Scott's got. 30 seconds. Right now, the high bid is Snuggie at 65. Ten seconds. So I'm just typing in the word sold in case anybody snipes. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. There it is. Everyone gets Snuggie a round of applause while he's on vacation, enjoying the beach and warm weather. Congratulations, buddy. Got your little red Lamborghini. Woo, woo, woo. Oh, yeah, these things run great. Low center of gravity. And that narrow chassis runs good. Good looking car. Black mirrors, no 9 yards. Congratulations. 65. Nuggy. All right, 3 down and 2, 4, 6, 8 to go. Let me move the camera back. Oh, TOJU says Mopar. Mopar, no car. There's only one Mopar on here, so it has to be the Plymouth Superbird. It's not Snugs, it's Nugs. See, there's the roof. No, no problem, Mike. Two hands on the wheel, eyes on the road, buddy. 10 and 3, or 9 and 3, or whatever it's called. And this is a, I'll look it up to double check, but I believe, G Bud, thank you again for confirming. I believe this is a Toys R Us twin pack only. And that is the correct chassis with the correct chrome rims, and the Plymouth is on both sides. 10 and 2. Okay, there it is. Yeah, see, I drive with my hand on 12 or noon or midnight or whatever you want to call it. I'm a one-hand driver. Oh yeah, it's a beautiful car. I agree, Adam, 100%. And so, just like what we always do, I'm going to say show about the car just in case it doesn't sell, so people that are watching get to learn a little something. And I can quit saying I think. Oh, I didn't list it. That's why you're in the chat. Nice, Seth. Superbird. 60, 68, 75. Is that the one? 18. No, that's the HP7 version. Okay, John, I will. Okay, well, there's one in the book, but that's not the right one. That's got a HP7 chassis listed underneath it. And there's another version that's got the 440, but 60, 18, there it is, G-Bud, thank you. Oh, okay. Well, maybe I was right. Yeah. That's not the twin pack, though. So, anyway, I'll find it in between the auction, but I'm going to start that one off at $40 like I do with all of them. And then that'll give me time to start digging to find the correct one. Oh, thank you, Chris. Thank you, Rookie. Oh, thank you, Fred. But Rookie's got it. Kimber's got it at 60 right now. Oh, thank you, Bruce. Okay. Well, that's got to be it. My clock's not moving. Thank you, Ed. Thank you, Kimber. It looks like it's going down to me. You might refresh your page, Mr. Murphy. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. Thank you, Bruce. Oh, that's funny, Adam. Thank you, Bruce, for your man, that's bugging me. I know that's a twin pack car. Hmm. Okay. It looks like the Team Bartwell. Yeah, see, that's what it looks like to me, but it doesn't have the Bartwell in the back like that. I know that. Oh, I love that. It reminds me of Tweety Bird. What's the other car in your twin pack? Orange Bird and Yellow Charger. See, that's what I thought. Thank you, Bill. The book's not showing it. It's showing the HP7 chassis, but it's not showing the 440 chassis. 10 seconds left, so I'm typing in the word sold. Randy, out of nowhere. Everyone give my buddy Mr. Sosa a round of applause. Out of nowhere. He comes in. $91. Got him a beautiful car. And here's another guy I know that will do a video. So congratulations, Randy. Can't wait to see that. But I'll put that one on the turntable for a second. I'll write that down. Yellow Bird. Yeah, I was gonna say Snugs. He didn't bid the whole time and waited until the last 5 seconds. That's pretty sneaky. And as you guys know on my channel, normally I try to get these birds anytime I can. So I'll try to get more of them. And yeah, but this one we're helping out Todd with, and I'm every penny of that's going to go to him. So I know he's going to appreciate that. So thank you guys for your generosity. And then someone said they wanted to see an AFX, right? Is that what I saw? You did it the snuggy way. Yes. Okay, John. Which one did you want to see? The this one or one of the Japanese versions? Because we have three AFX. Jag. Oh, he's going after the silk cut. Well, since we're already running over, I'm not going to take it all back apart like I showed off earlier. Just suffice to say, if you glue that wing back on, that car is in awesome shape. And then Todd did mention he's going to mail me the book that's like that. So you will have the book as well. And this is a Japanese release, and that's they release these as the book stops. So the green car is an AC Cobra Johnny Lightning. Now, I know that that wing is broken off that thing, but if you try to price those Japanese G Plus cars, they are $125 plus. And since, like I said, this is an auction to try to help somebody in need, um, I'm going to go on the high end of starting off the auction. Um, from what I saw on prices on eBay, and the guys that were asking for them that were broken off didn't even have the cases. And sometimes people pay $40 just for this little display case. So $80 is the starting bid for the silk cut. if anybody's interested. Oh, thank you, Fred. So Fred's in for 100. And thank you for your support, buddy. You get free samples of Silka tobacco. Oh, that's funny. If it gets down to 1 minute, no one's bid over 100, then oh, Rod's in for 120. So I'm going to all the way to the end. And whoever wins this, I will mail out the book. If I mail out the car beforehand, I'll mail it out separately later. Thank you, Bruce, Fred. What I like about that is those the displays. Those are badass. And I would open up the book, but I don't have Japanese version in my book. So. All I know is I love those cars. It's like I was telling Adam, I like really like the GT3 and the GTS that they're showing, and the Boss prototypes, the LMPs, the Daytona 24. Less than a minute, and Bruce and Rob are the only two bidders right now. Fred has not bid at 125, and that is a Japanese version silk cut Jaguar. If my wallet could have afforded it, I would have bought it. But I got a real car I need to get running. Yeah, YouTube, believe it or not, I've only had that one commercial at the very beginning, and that's YouTube. 10 seconds left. Right now, it's kind of like the weather, Mr. Murphy. It's frozen. Yep, there it is. Thank you, Rob, for bidding. And Fred, Bruce, thank you, buddy. Awesome looking car. And like I said, I'll as soon as Todd gets me the book, I'll ship that out separately because I know you don't want to wait to get your car until you get the book. So, but I'll get it out there to you. Everyone, give him a round of applause, man. Like I said, this is all going for a good cause. From the town of Bedrock, yeah, no doubt. Get that out of the shot. I polished up the case too, so it's been noticed all the way around. Want to see the want to go with the Toyota Taurus? Okay, John, we'll put her up there. And just like I showed earlier, real quick to show you, if you glue the wing back on, then this is what that car will look like. This is my personal runner. I raced this car, so but fortunately my wing hadn't fallen off yet. But that's what it would look like with the wing on it. Good looking car. And once again, $80 is where I'm going to start the bid on it. If anybody's interested. Oh, thank you, Don. So Don's in for 80. I'm typing it in. Sorry, my mouse moved. Oh, thank you, Bruce. Like I said, I wish they would have done that here in America. That would have been really cool. Can you imagine having a row of those all hooked together and line along your track? That would be badass. I'm just saying. It's cute. Yeah. The Japanese liked it too. They thought it was cute too. Just to show everybody again while that's spinning around, because we got a couple minutes left. That's the diorama behind right here. Gas cans, shelves, place to actually put tires. If you want to make it realistic, you could paint it up and paint your oxygen tanks and stuff. It's pretty cool. And then, like I said, all those linked together. I really wish they would have done something like this in the United States, but now we have to wait for people to ship it halfway around the world to even look at it. Um, we got a minute left. I'll pull the book out. Hey, Jeremy, thanks for showing up. By the way, I got the book out right here. So here's some of the literature that you would get with it. And there's nothing that's giving me a date, but here's the other piece of paper. I'll do some research and be able to let you guys know next week. Ten seconds left, so I'm typing in the word sold. There it is. We're going to give Bruce a round of applause. Fred, you got him the pair. Congratulations. And just to show everybody again, they hooked together. And he got the pair of them. So it looks like a little pit road. Pretty cool. Congratulations. Sorry, I'm folding up his paperwork because this is original paperwork, and I want to make sure that it gets folded exactly the way it was supposed to be folded, and that way it goes back in there exactly the way it's supposed to go back in there. So there's the paperwork again, and as soon as he gets me the other one, Bruce, I'll get that out to you, buddy. But I'll get the cars out to you before then. That way you can enjoy looking at the cars. And paperwork's reinstalled. There it is. All right. So Mustang, Super G Plus, 55, 57 Chevy, AC Cobra, or Ferrari. AFX Stalker. All right. This is the Black Diamond Chevy Monte Carlo. And then, okay, James, we'll do the AC Cobra after this one. Our Brothers, Chevrolet, number 55. And once again, It's on a 2-dot magnet chassis, which is the stronger Super G Plus chassis. And like I do with all the AFX, I actually start those off at 45 because G Plus cars, you can spend that on just the chassis. So $45 is the starting bid on the Black Diamond Monte Carlo. Oh, well, thank you, Don and John and Danny. But Danny has high bid at 50 right now. Oh, Don, sorry, missed you at 55. AFX. And then I'll zoom her in. It's a good looking car. And if you watch my hop up, what I was doing on Monday nights, you can see how I was modifying my Super G Plus chassis, which is the very same chassis, and it's got the same 2 dots. And you can see how I've been improving this one, and you can make yours run just like mine. Or you can go to Mark's Slot Car Garage, and he can show you how to tear it all the way down to a bare chassis and put it back together. Either way, we got you covered. If you want to learn how to build a slot car, there's several of us that know little tips and tricks, and we're willing to share and help. And right now, Don has the high bid at 55. Oh, Danny went in at 58. Thank you, Danny. One minute. And there's Todd just sent me the picture. There's the book, Bruce, that I'll send separately. So just to show you. Oh yeah, G Bud, you definitely want to have the right tools to rebuild the car. You know, it's not like a TYCO where you can do a toothpick. Those chassis will crush a toothpick. And right now, Mr. Sosa has the high bid at 58, and there's 10 seconds left. So I'm just typing in the word sold. 5 seconds. Oh, Danny. Well, now that you've got your channel going, buddy, we expect to see you put this on a track and run it. Can we give Danny a round of applause and thank you, Don, for a bidding? Good looking car. And not chassis. Like I said, those are stronger magnets. So this should handle like a dream once you get some good tires on it. Congratulations, man. And then I believe somebody said they wanted to see the AC Cobra up here next. So I'm not even going to pull the camera back. There it is. It's a beautiful looking little car. It's on their version of the T-Jet chassis. This is a Johnny Lightning. It's in great shape. And someone's going to, I'm going to start off at a reasonable price because these things usually go for around $30 to $35. So I figured since this one's in perfect shape, then we'd start it off at $35. So $35 if you're interested in the AC Cobra. Thank you, G Bud. I agree, Patrick. 100%. Thank you, Chris. So it's going to go all the way in. We have two bidders. And she's a beaut. Then we're down to our final three cars, and then we'll do the 60, 70, 80 giveaway game. So hopefully we can wrap it up here in the next 15, 20 minutes. Let people get on with their Saturday night. Sorry about running late to everybody, but we had a lot to talk about. It was a good show. It's been a great show. Thank you, Patrick. Another support of the channel. I think Luke won the free toolbox that Pat donated to the channel for Christmas. Thank you, Rob. Yeah, I was fortunate enough to get one of those brand new in the case. So that's the first time I've seen it out of the case. So thanks to Todd, I'm seeing a lot of things out of the case for the first time. Pretty cool. And those little Johnny Lightning chassis run better than the X-Track or the Ultra. What do they call those? The T-Jet versions, Ultra Gs. I've seen those things scoot. Oh, let's just put it this way: you put enough time and effort into any chassis, you can make it run. All it takes is money and time. 30 seconds left, and Mr. Rodriguez, T-Jet Ultra G. There it is, Randy. I knew I was close. Close enough for hand grenades. All right, so there's 10 seconds left. I'm just typing in the word sold in case anybody tries to type Mr. Rodriguez. Oh, yeah, Mr. Murray, she's upset. Oh, D-Bud, right as I'm pressing down on the word sold. Oh, you don't know how close you came to not winning this car. I was literally pushing down enter, and that popped up. Congratulations, G-Bud. And thank you, Rob, for bidding and everybody else that bid. Yeah. I mean, he literally, guys, my finger was on the button, and I'm pushing enter as that popped up. I was ready to say congratulations, Rob. I had to stop talking. Congratulations, man. And I'll try to get more of those. I like those cars. Yeah, he told us it was his car in the members meeting. Thank you. Congratulations. Yeah, no, it's a beautiful car. I'll hold it up here again in case you guys missed it earlier. See the flake in the paint? Beautiful color. Good detail. Yeah, I think I've got like 5 or 6 of these Johnny Lightning Cobras. They're beautiful. Good stuff. Thank you to everybody that bid. So we're down to the final 3. Who's next? The Mustang, the Chevy, or the Ferrari? Mustang. All right. Oh, we had 2 votes for the Mustang. All right. 3 votes for the Mustang. All right, cool. Once again, if you missed it, that top can come off. It's a hard top convertible. And these are good running chassis. Like I said, watch Monday night's video if you want to see the Quaker State truck with that very same chassis run around my track and make some pretty good laps. Um, so once again, the Lifelikes, priced them. So that one's around $30 on average. So $30 is where I'm starting to bid if anybody's interested in the Mustang. A lot of people don't know about that top feature, Todd. I have to point that out. I thought that was a cool design feature that they did. I don't know if it was intentional or not, but that's the way I take it for top convertible. Oh, thank you, Apple Genius. Oh, thank you, Patrick. I didn't even get the 30 typed in there and had 33. M chat. There it is. Yep. Yeah, G Bud. That's what Joe with Blue Oval Racing is showing. You can make those things run. They have a strong little arm in them. And I was really impressed with how that truck handled around my track. Bone stock. Really impressive. Terry um, Harden with Harden Creek. Yeah, he owns Lifelike now. Yep. Mike, Joe with Blue Oval Racing. He's been doing a lot of hop ups and builds on those, and yeah, he's been getting his stuff from Terry at Harden Creek, and that's why Terry has a lot of that Lifelike stuff still for sale because he owns the company. Terry Flynn, yeah, Terry Flynn, that's it, yeah. Well, thank you, Danny. The truck buddy on that Lifelike is larger than the TYCO. Mm, well, just so happens. Thank you, Apple Genius. They're pretty close, if you ask me. The TYCO's a little bigger, but just so happens I had them within arm's reach. 30 seconds left, and Apple Genius has 38 as the high bid on the teal hardtop convertible Mustang. Yeah, Todd, I ran mine Monday night, and that's what I'm saying. I was impressed about how well they handled. 10 seconds left, so I'm typing in the word sold in case anybody tries to snipe. The brothers Sosa trying to outbid each other. That's awesome. Randy came in at 45. Danny came in at 40. But this one goes to Randy. So, Danny, if you want to ride along in the Mustang, you're going to have to go to your brother's house and let him take you for a cruise. It's funny. They both tried to snipe each other. Oh, it's a good looking car. Yeah, the brothers were shooting at each other. You bum. Oh, that's funny. And thank you, Apple Genius, for your bidding too, man. I appreciate it. Anytime I get more of these Mustangs, I will. Like I said, that's a pretty unique car, and now that I know these chassis run really good, I'm probably going to try to find more of them to try to auction off. Hatfield and McCoy's, yep. Uh, so we doing Ferrari or Chevy? Told you, Ferrari. We're going F40. Beautiful car. Yeah, it's fire, all right. And it'll run good too. Like I mentioned, if you guys ever ran one of those TYCO Ferraris on your track, they handle really well. So $40 on the F40 is the starting bid if you're interested in having a little Italiana. Thank you, Jim. That's what I was getting ready to dig out in my book. Friendly fire. Thank you, Danny. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, I didn't even get the numbers in there. Fred's in at 55. Thank you, Fred. I was going to go all the way to the end, and I'm pulling it up in the book now. '93 to '96, 440X2. Red with yellow Ferrari on sides and windshield, F40 on headlight door. Toys R Us 4-lane set car. Molded in color. Cool. All sorts of little things about that. Oh, and it came both ways. Yeah, that's what the 3 means. Cool. Oh, yeah. Light red, dark red, molded in color, painted. Yeah. That's for the people that are going down a serious rabbit hole of collecting. I have one version, I'm good. I don't need 6 versions of the same car because they molded it in different plastic. But there are some people out there that do, that's teach their own. I agree, Todd. When I think of Ferrari, I think a red Ferrari. I don't think of any other color. Thank you, Rob. 1 minute left. A little Italiana, just don't dunk it in Coke. You want to do that. Wow, my phone just popped up. It recognized my Wi-Fi signal. That's impressive. Considering it's been sitting here for a couple hours and just now did it. 30 seconds left, and Mr. Rodriguez has the high bid at 85. And there's 10 seconds left, so I'm going to type in the word sold. So if anybody wants to try to outbid Mr. Rodriguez, you've got 5 seconds. And there it is. Everyone give Rob a round of applause and thank you to Danny for bidding and Fred for bidding. Good looking car. There's the little prancing horse. And that means we're down to the last auction car for tonight, and then we're going to do the 60, 70, 80. And I see the people have dropped off and they picked the wrong time to leave the show. That was when we're giving away free stuff right after this one. So this one is from their, what's it called? It's called their Classics series. I have this one new in the package on the wall. That's why I was looking at it. So it's from their Classics collection. And you can't be. Members said it reminded them of a movie. It reminds me of American Graffiti with Harrison Ford looking to race the main character of the good looking car, and that's what that reminded me of when I saw it. Look at that! You can see the ceiling fan in the reflection. Oh, thank you, Jim. So just like, oh, and it's on a HP7 chassis, which is correct for this car. So, and it's got chrome rims, which is correct for this car. Everything about this car is correct. There we go. $40 is the starting bid. Yeah, I can tell you barely used it. It looks great. 30. Oh, okay. Oh, 50. Well, I'm a Ford guy. I did the 55 Chevys wrong. I apologize ahead of time. I'm not fluent in the. Thank you, Chris, and thank you, Bruce, for both bidding. And there she be. '92 to '93 HP7 black. Looky there. Also came in a twin pack. So, versions of it. Thank you, Rob. Yeah, 55, 57, but you get the idea of what I'm getting at. That's what it reminds me of. And two-line blacktop. Okay. See, I've seen that car, I thought, but one of the guys that if we race comes over the driveway. Angry Coyote's here. He's out there revving up his motor, letting me know of an auction, so we got to wait a minute. When this auction's over, then I'll run out there real quick, open the garage door and let him in. Oh, it's a beautiful car, Danny. 100%. There's 30 seconds left. I'll get it up here close again because it's in perfect shape. See that? Well, here, let me get rid of my microfiber towel there in the window, but there we go. So yeah, no, there's no rail rash on the side, on either side, and very little, if anything, on the roof. That's just polishing scratches. That's not wreck crashes. Scratches are good looking car. Oh, Randy. Oh, well, we had some sniping going on. Give me a second, Rob, because Randy got you at the last second. I'm going to take a picture. He pulled a G bud, and right as I'm hitting the enter button, he bid. So, like I said, it all depends on your lag and when it comes in, but this is how it appeared on my computer. That's what I have to go off of. That's why I take a picture to show everybody. I'm not picking and choosing who wins. It's all on how it gets entered. So I was literally pushing the button for sold, and then Randy's bid came in, just like G Buds. You guys are waiting until the last second. So this one goes to Randy, but don't worry, Rob. I like those Chevys too. I got them on my wall, and I got several of them. I'll try to buy more for the members option. I'm writing it down. I got to write down all of because this is all Todd's Todd's money. It's all separate. So I got to make sure I keep good notes. And thank you to everybody that bid on everything tonight. But hey, guess what? It's giveaway time. So just as a reminder, if you guys won any of the auctions tonight, any of them at all, you are eligible for free shipping on Scott. That's my way of contributing, um, helping out with Todd and purchasing a car. And I ship the prizes for free anyway. So that's what I do to try to help out and contribute what little bit that I can. Because obviously I can't afford to pay for shipping for all these cars. So I apologize. But um, we got the little special giveaway tonight. 1, 2, and 3. And if you'll give me just 10 seconds, I need to go run and open my garage door so I can let Angry Coyote in so he doesn't sit out there and burn that liquid gold we call gas. And I'll flip the camera around so you can look at the cars on the wall real quick. And I'll be right back. Wow, Jim. Thank you, buddy. I don't know what that's for, but thank you, man. That is awesome, Jimbo. Rick, I'm sorry. Yeah, no, man. Write that down. Do you want me, Jimbo, is this going for Todd, correct? So I need to write it down on Todd's total? So let me write it down. $50, Jim B. That is awesome. Now, Jim's one of the many great guys that we have in this community, guys. I'm just telling you, I mean, you guys are just awesome. Okay, so we're at 58 people. And just to show you, this is how it pulled up on my phone whenever I typed it in. So I'm going to change that to, well, it's not 60, so I'm going to change it to 60. And if you've never done this before, how this is going to work is I'm going to generate a random, Google is going to generate a random number, 1 to 60. I'm going to generate it, and then I'm going to type go in the chat, and I'm going to point at the camera. And then whenever I think I see the number in the chat, then I'm going to say stop, and I'll put the word stop in the chat. And then from there up, I'll roll up to word where I said go and then come down. And the first person that has the numbers, the winner, based on my screen. And I'll take a picture and show everybody. But if I get it wrong and I miss the number, then we simply redo it. And we're going to do 3 winners right in a row. You're not going to get the pick right off the bat. And then once we get the 3 winners, then those 3 winners are going to be picking 1, 2, or 3. Well, no, let's just speed it up. So if you win, we win this one, you pick a number, 1, 2, or 3. So let's do this. Well, it'd help if I put it in there. Go! Oh, I think I saw it. 19 is the number. And I think I saw it, but you guys are blazing fast. So anything that's in the teens, I'll read. Mike Oliver, 14. G-Bud, 14. Adam, 11. Tommy, 12. G-Bud, 11. Mike Roth, 18. Jeff Harris, 17. G-Bud, 12. Jeff Harris, 18. Mike Oliver, 11. Mike Mertz, 17. G-Bud, 13. Dave Matthews, 11. The original Adam Hurt, 24. G-Bud, 15. Steven, 13. We're looking for 19. There it is. Zim's Aquatic. Zim's 2.0. So it goes Easy, Racer, Zim's, and then Chris Perry. I'm going to take a picture real quick. So Zim will be our first picker. And Zim, you still got a picket that you won that you haven't picked up yet. So we need to get you that one. There it is. It's finally focusing in. Zim's 2.0, 19. Everyone give Zim a round of applause. Been a long-time friend and supporter of the channel. Congratulations. So since you were the first winner, you get the first number, 1, 2, or 3. And then as soon as you pick a number, I'm going to flip it over and show you. So uno, dos, tres. That's about as much Spanish as I got. 12. Dallas says 2. All right, Dallas. Oh, my God. You know what C stands for? Car. You just won the free car. Everyone gives them a round of applause. And Dallas, you helped your dad pick a winner. Got him an OKU cars, used cars, Ultra Jet, Ultra G, Jet, Pontiac GTO. So obviously that was the grand prize out of the 3. But that doesn't mean that the pit kits aren't cool. But this one goes to Zim. And so just so you guys know, that's the new twist that I'm going to be doing from now on the 60, 70, 80. We get to 80, then there's going to be a random free car out of the 3 numbers. So if you remember this for a trivia question, Zim was the first one to win it. And there it is, Zim, 60 winner. Congratulations, man. Oh, no, man. Thank you and your boys for your support. It was good meeting them. Got to get them over to the racetrack. Take them for a ride in the car and get it running. All right, so we're at 61 people, so I'm going to adjust it. And I'm just showing everybody that 19 was the winning number, and I've changed it to 1 to 61. I keep hitting my mouse and moving it off the thing. Go. Oh, I think I saw it early. Stop. I think I saw it, but if I didn't, yeah, I did see it early. The third person. It goes Easy Racer, Jim SLOTCAR Obsessions, Dave Matthews, longtime friend and supporter of the channel. Congratulations, Dave. He was the third person that put in a number. It goes 6, 4, 11. I knew I saw it quick. So, Dave, 1 or 3, buddy? Trace. Oh. You got one of the newfangled Ultra G Willies. You know this is a new one because the magnets are already installed. Congratulations, Dave. You're the 70 winner. Any relation to the rock star? You're welcome, Dave. No problem, man. I like being Scotta Claus, as G-Bud put it. So just to show everybody, the number was 11. It was between 1 and 61. Now we've got 62, so I'm going to update it. I'm going to generate it. Oh. You have to eat the whole chassis now? Oh, that's funny. Yeah, you might want to take a big drink. Go. Oh, shit. Never mind. Stop. I just showed you the number. Stop. I was laughing and showed the number like a dumb shit. So we got to redo it. I held up my phone when I was hitting go, and I showed you the number. So, I was all excited about eating magnets. I don't know what was going on. So, just to show you, the number was 51, but it's not 51 now, and it's still 1 to 62. Let me regenerate a new number. I apologize. I'll keep the phone down this time. Yeah. Kind of like Mark when he was doing his giveaway and his daughter was saying the numbers out loud so everybody could hear. Go. Nope. 36 is the number I'm looking for. And I'll read off any number in the 30s. Rick about got it right off the bat. I thought it was. Rick had 38. Jim SLOTCAR Obsessions, 35. Mike Mertz, 34. Roski, hey, Roski, thanks for showing up, man. 34. Both of you had 34. We're looking for 36. Jim SLOTCAR Obsessions. I knew I saw it. So it goes Mr. Murray, James Murray, 45, Jim SLOTCAR Obsessions, 36, and then G-Bud's Custom and Speed Shop, the number 5. So everyone give Jim Benito, Jim SLOTCAR Obsessions a round of applause. He's our third winner, our 80 winner, which is obviously a hit kit. And dun dun dun. You got him a Dodge Tradesman van. And if you don't want to assemble this or worry about painting it, I know a certain guy, I think his name's G-Bud, that does really good work that might be able to hook you up if you don't want to do that yourself. So congratulations, Jim, and thank you for your friendship and support. We must re-gift. We must? Jim is a professional giveaway winner. He needs to win the lotto. Jim, all the cool kids are doing it. Oh, crack me up. Do you really want me to re-gift this on your behalf? Because if you do, this is a gift from Jim's SLOTCAR Obsessions. It's not a gift from Scott anymore. Oh, you're welcome, Mike. Give it to John. All right. Well, John, Mr. Benito says to send this to you, so congratulations, my blue oval friend. So there it is. 80 winner, Jim B, gifted to John. So once again, Mr. Benito was our 80 winner. Dave Matthews was our 70 winner. And our grand prize of the 60, 70, 80 night was Dallas and Michael with Zims 2.0. And they won the 60 winner, and they won the Ultra G OK used cars 64 Pontiac G. So we had 3 winners, and if you ask me, we had more than 3 winners. We actually had 14 winners because 11 different cars were sold, and they were all going for a great cause. In case you guys missed it, we started off the night with a grand total of $435, 385 of it from last week. And Mayor and Sweet Jane donated 50, and then Jim Benito donated another 50 right there. So we're at $485, and then I will add up all of the cars that were sold tonight. And next Saturday night, I'll give you a total on where we're at as far as a grand total of what we're doing to raise money for Todd and his hospital bills. And obviously, Luke is in the hospital right now, so everyone send him your warm wishes. And don't forget that he does have a discount code down below that you can enter in and get discounts on his products. But if you don't want to do that and you want to help out 2 people at the same time, you can purchase some of Luke's awesome stuff next week, because I'm going to be auctioning it off. And once again, 100% of the money is going to be going to Todd. And so we have these awesome buildings. This is the one I call the Batman building, like in Nashville, Tennessee. I don't know what the other buildings are, so I'll say Chrysler building. And here's another one here. So we got those 3 buildings. We've got bank supports. We got bridge supports. We got people. We got a timing tower. All sorts of stuff besides the cars that we're going to be auctioning off more of Todd's cars from his collection. So guys, we're going to be doing the special auction for the next 2 more weeks. So 1 full month. So last week, this week, and 2 more weeks. So if you want to help yourself and help somebody at the same time and kill the proverbial 2 birds with 1 stone, so to speak, now's the time to try to do it. You're going to get a great product or a great car, and you're going to be helping out somebody in need in the community. And that's what this community is all about, is having fun and helping others that need it. So I can't express my joy on your guys' generosity. And I know Todd's overwhelmed. Everybody that did buy a car tonight will be getting a sticker, and I will get out those invoices tomorrow evening like I always do. And thank you guys again so much for sticking around till 10 o'clock my time, 11 o'clock your time on the East Coast. If you're on the other coast, or you're just getting your night started, thank you again for joining in, like Rob and Bruce and others out there, Dave, and Luke's out there on the West Coast time. So you guys all, thank you again. And halfway around the world, we've had Australia in here, Fox and Walls. So we're global here, guys. So thank you all for showing up tonight. Thank you so much for your generosity and support of the channel and the community. You guys take care. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. And I will be back on Monday night for Monday Night Slot Cars. You guys take care. Light some sparks and melt some plastic. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.